Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. My name is Larry. Today I am in Terra Estate right here in Ibeju Lekki, Lagos, Nigeria. Viewers, today I came to give you updates on this particular project. Now before we do all that, if you are new to my channel, this is the right time to hit the subscribe button, turn on the bell notification button so you don't miss out on our future updates. Also, before I turn this camera and give you the update on this project, let me use this opportunity to also say congratulations to all my clients who got either the 500 square meters here or the 300 square meters right here in Terra Estate. Congratulations to you. This is one of the great investments right here in Ibeju Lekki, Lagos, Nigeria. Lastly, viewers, before we turn this camera, let me introduce this project to my first time viewers and my new subscribers. Now, Terra Estate is brought to you by one of the best developers in Lagos, Nigeria, which is Amen City Limited. The owners of Amen Estate Phase 1, Amen Estate Phase 2 and Amen Estate Phase 3. Smart investors, Terra Estate is less than 3 minutes drive from Amen Estate Phase 3. Just 2 blocks away from us, you get to Amen Estate Phase 3. Smart investors, Terra Estate has 300 square meters, 500 square meters. Now the developer has introduced a corner plot which is 504 square meters. Also, smart investors, this estate is one of the most affordable estates you can find in this axis. The title here is a C of O and the lands are dry land. Also, smart investor, Terra Estate is not far from the proposed international airport. We are less than 15 minutes drive from the proposed international airport, and Terra Estate is just directly adjacent the Lekki-Epe Expressway. Also, because of time, I won't fly a drone here. I have a couple of drone videos on the internet on Terra Estate. So if you want to see the drone footage of Terra Estate, kindly send me a message on WhatsApp and I'll share that with you. Today we'll be talking more about Terra Estate and why you need to invest in Terra Estate. Smart investors, sit tight, enjoy the rest of this video. I'll see you after that. Welcome back, viewers. So this is Terra Estate. For my first time viewers, let me just show you the environment. And like I said, I have a drone view of this environment, so I won't fly drone here to save time. So this is Terra Estate gatehouse. This is the water fountain, the landscaping, so beautiful. So one good thing about Terra Estate is the same infrastructure, the same development that Amen Estate Phase 3 has is what Terra Estate will be having. So looking at this, you can see Terra Estate by Amen City Limited. Remember, I told you that this estate is brought to you by Amen City Limited, the owners of the popular Amen Estate Phase 1, Amen Estate Phase 2 and Amen Estate Phase 3. Now, smart investors, this developer introduced Terra Estate sometime last 2 years because of competition's sake. Now, I always mention this in all my videos. The rate at which real estate companies open up estates here was so alarming, and the competition was so high that Amen Estate developer decided to bring a quality estate, a top-notch estate with great futures and a genuine title, but in affordable price, and that is what Terra Estate stands for. Terra Estate came because the developer wants investors and clients to have a quality land but buy it in an affordable price. Why Amen Estate was introduced for those who want to move to site right immediately and start building, and that is why Amen Estate as of today has great development than Terra Estate. Now if you go to Amen Estate, you notice that residents are already building. Now I just flew a drone there, so you'll be seeing the footage of Amen Estate right now. So Amen Estate currently is going through a lot of development, and that is because the developer is focused on Amen Estate as of now, because that is the main purpose of Amen Estate, for investors to start building. And if you go to Amen Estate right now, people are already building. There are a lot of houses going on there. The developer is also on site in Amen Estate clearing the estate and also making sure that the internal roads are being graded. Now all the residents who have land in Amen Estate can move to site as of today and start building. Also, smart investors, in Amen Estate, the lands are all sold out. The 300 square meters sold out, the 500 square meters sold out, the commercial plot also sold out. Now, that brings us back to Terra Estate. Why will you buy Terra Estate? Remember I told you this developer is replicating everything we see in Amen Estate right here in Terra Estate. So all the things you're seeing here is the same infrastructure, is the same features that Amen Estate has. So a big question I want to ask you is, do you think a developer who has two same estates with the same future will have one abandoned? No. So currently, if you check out the prices of lands around this axis, you'll notice that Terra Estate land is ridiculously affordable. A 500 square meters in Terra Estate is selling for 35 million naira, while other estate is selling their 500 square meters over 60 million naira. That is twice the price of Terra Estate. In other estates, their 300 square meters is selling for 35 million naira, while in Amen Estate, or rather in Terra Estate, the 300 square meters is selling for 24 million naira. Is that not ridiculously affordable? Now, what this estate holds for you is, if you are looking for an affordable estate, looking for an estate with genuine title, coming from a genuine and reliable developer, Terra Estate is your best bet. Now, the only downside to Terra Estate for now, mark my word, for now, is the fact that the estate is not yet developed, and it is for a reason. It is for a reason. When the developer finish the infrastructure in Amen Estate, tell me, which estate do you think Amen Estate developer will move to? Terra Estate. So in less than 1-2 years, Terra Estate will start having the same infrastructure, the same building projects we see in Amen Estate. The Terra Estate will start having that. Also, smart investors, do you also know that there is a foundation inside this estate? Yes, the last time I entered here, there was one foundation, and that is how Amen Estate started. When Amen Estate started, it started like a mere bush. Somebody went to site, started building. Before you say jack, we have more than 2 people, more than 3 people, more than 4 people, and today Amen Estate has over 20 to 30 residents who are already building their homes right here. Smart investors. Now, as an investor or as a home seeker, this is what you need to do here in Terra Estate. Because I used to get a lot of enquiries from investors, clients asking me, Larry, we want to get land in the Lekki-Epe Expressway, but lands are now expensive here. Smart investors, it is because of the little development this developer has done on site. Now, if you come to Terra Estate, ask yourself, why is Terra Estate selling 35 million naira? When less than 2 minutes drive, you will get to an estate selling 60 million. When you get to 3 minutes drive, you get to another estate selling 62 million naira. Why? It is because of the little infrastructure the developer have done on site. So now, that is why as a smart investor, it is better to buy now and wait for few years. The value of land in all these axes, I used to mention this in all my videos, they are all equal. The only difference is coming from a different developer and the futures coming inside. Now, if you're buying Terra Estate, because you're buying from a reliable developer, you are rest assured that you're buying quality. The same quality you have in Amen Estate is exactly the same quality we'll be having here. The only difference is Amen Estate started before Terra Estate, and the vision for Amen Estate is to buy and start building immediately, while Terra Estate is to buy and wait for a few years. And that is why Terra Estate is like this. So if you bought a land in Terra Estate, I want you to know that your land is automatically the same price with all this estate you are hearing. The value of land here are 60 million naira. I kid you not. The only reason why Terra Estate is still selling for 35 million is the fact that the developer still wants this estate to be the most affordable estate in this axis. And that is the more reason why you need to rush and buy these lands. Another big challenge I used to get from investors and clients who call me and they'll be like, Larry, why is Amen Estate not having their road done? It is just an earth road. Why other estates, their roads are being done? They've started interlocking their roads, they've done this, they've done that. Smart investors, let me tell you, what's about Amen Estate developer? Now, Amen Estate developer is a developer that plans for the future, not for the now. Now, all these estates around here will be having nothing less than 1,000 residents living in the estate, because all the estates here are very big. They are very big estates. Now, the big question is, do you think when this 1,000 residents move to site and start building, that road you see in other estates that is beautiful now, do you think it will still remain like that? No. Those big trucks bringing in cement, those big trucks bringing in sand, those big trucks bringing in granite would damage that road. And guess what? Who is going to fix it? The residents, of course. The residents will join hands with the developer to fix it. But for Amen Estate developer, she wants to do earth road now. In future, when residents, at least 70-60% of residents has moved to site and have their building standing, then we will know that less than 30% will be the ones bringing materials inside the site, and that will not damage the road when it is being done. So Amen Estate developer, the concept they do is they don't do their road properly. They only do earth road, grade the road, so that residents can move, access their house, access their building. When the estate is getting to full capacity, the developer now moves to site and grade the road, make the road proper. And that is why residents in Amen Estate will not pay extra money for infrastructure. So you see the advantage. So if you are seeing Amen Estate now and you have a building in Amen Estate, or you have a land in Amen Estate, don't overbeat yourself. Don't be worried. Your roads will be done. You've already paid for it because all the prices are all inclusive the development, inclusive the infrastructure. So don't beat yourself up. Your road will be done in the future, and it will help you because you won't have to pay extra fees. So these are some of the little advantages you need to know when you buy into Amen City Limited. One thing I guarantee you is you are buying from this developer, you are buying peace of mind. Terra Estate is going to give you the peace of mind you deserve. And trust me, this estate will stand out because all the infrastructures and all the features in Amen Estate will be brought down here. So viewers, this video is to encourage you, if you are yet to buy a land here, I want you to know that this is the best time to buy this land. You are buying a land worth 60 million for 35 million. That's for 500 square meters. You are buying a land worth 35 million for 24 million naira. That's for 300 square meters. Smart investors, tell me, is that not a good deal? Because there's a stretch of estate lined up here. I don't want to name them. There are stretch of estate lined up here, and all of them have the same title, C of O. All of them have the same topography, dry land. Now tell me, what differentiates all this estate? It's just the name and the developer. And that is why I tell you, all the lands here will have the same value. All the lands here are just less than 15 minutes drive to the international airport. So if you are buying any estate here, be rest assured that you have bought a good estate. The only difference is the fact that some of the estates are having infrastructures, while some are yet to have infrastructures. Some estates, there are building projects going on, while some they are yet to have building projects. So it depends on what you are looking for in the market. What I advise investors is, if you are an investor looking for a place to buy an affordable land to make profit in the nearest future, Terra Estate is your best bet. Now tell me, do you know that investors who bought land in Amen Estate today, they can sell their land because no more land selling from the developer in Amen Estate? So individuals who bought their lands now are bringing their lands back to the market to resell. These are smart investors, and they are making profits. They are making nothing less than 10-15 million profits from the initial price they bought the lands, because some of them bought those lands when they were selling for 10 million, 15 million. That was 2-3 years ago. Today, Terra Estate is selling for 35 million naira, while other estates are selling for 60 million naira. Tell me, when you buy this land for 35 million naira, in 2 years' time, hope you know it is not going to remain 60 million naira. The lands will increase to about 80-100 million naira, and you bought a land for 35 million naira. Tell me, how much profit will you be making? Can you see how smart investors are making profit in real estate? If you buy a land here for 35 million naira, in few years' time, your land will be worth 80 million or 100 million, because currently the lands are 60 million naira, and the lands will not remain at 60 million. When the international airport starts, these lands here will automatically skyrocket. And that is why I will advise you right now, if you have the resources, buy as many plots as possible. The amount of money you use to buy a 300 square meters will give you a 500 square meters here. So if you have the resources, buy as many plots as possible, because the more plots you have, the more profit you are making in the nearest future. So smart investors, now this is the reason why you need to look into this estate and get a slice of Terra Estate, because the future is already here. When the developer finishes Amen Estate development, and it will take them less than 6 months, 7 months, they will come back here, because right now they're almost done with the clearing of Amen Estate, almost done with the internal roads in Amen Estate. When they're done doing that, they will immediately move to Terra Estate. And smart investors, let me tell you what's going to happen. The lands of Terra Estate will appreciate. Now you have 35 million naira for 500 square meters, 24 million naira for 300 square meters. If you want a corner plot, which is a 504 square meters, it is selling for 39 million naira. This is the best time to buy this land. Terra Estate was brought to the market because the developer wants investors to have affordable land to buy, a quality but affordable lands to buy. So that is why Terra Estate was brought and introduced to the market, and that is why the developer is still taking their time, because most investors that bought these lands are buying these lands because they want to build in, let's say, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. Some of them are investors who want to resell this land in 2, 3, 4 years. So tell me, when that time comes, do you know how much these people will be cashing out? They'll be making nothing less than 20, 30 million naira. If you buy now, you are rest assured that you're making nothing less than 25 to 30 million naira if you buy now. Now tell me, if you now leave it for the next 2, 3 years, how much will it be worth? Think about that. Don't sleep out on this opportunity. This is the best time to invest your resources in buying Terra Estate. There's a video I have where I flew a drone from Amen Estate to Terra Estate. I think you need to watch that. When you watch that, you realize that those who bought into Terra Estate are swimming in profit. Now, Terra Estate is 35 million naira. Amen Estate, there is no land. Beside Amen Estate, there is a land selling for 60 million. The worth of land around here is now 60 million naira. Now tell me, what is the difference? It is just less than 3 minutes drive. In fact, it's a walkable distance to some of these estates. Investors, this is the best time to invest in this estate. Now, why I came to site today is to inform you, because most of you have been calling me, Larry, want affordable estate, want affordable estate. And most of you, when you see newly launched estate, you just rushed into it. Some of these newly launched estates, some of these developers are not as, what language will I use to describe them? They are not as reputable as Amen Estate. Amen Estate over the years has a track record of developing their estate. And one thing I like about Amen Estate is they don't abandon any of their projects. Trust me, you see Terra Estate we are calling investment land. In 2 years' time, Terra Estate will have development, and some of those estates that you see that their prices are high now, they won't even have the same infrastructure Terra Estate is having. That is one thing I can guarantee you, because I know Amen Estate developer over the years, they will develop here, and you'll be wowed to see the kind of development they will bring into Terra Estate. Immediately they are done with the infrastructure of Amen Estate, they will move down here and start clearing here, and that is when you hear these prices will start turning to 60 million, 70 million. This is the only residential lands selling from this developer, and they are still selling it for 35 million naira. If you have this opportunity, buy now, because this prices is going to increase. These prices will increase very soon. So smart investors, that's it about Terra Estate. I believe you got value from this information you got now. For those who are looking for affordable lands to buy in Lagos, directly adjacent the Expressway, close to the international airport, Terra Estate is your best bet. Now you have information, you need to work with it. This is the best time to buy now. Now, how do you key into Terra Estate? Now, for the 500 square meters, remember I said it is selling for 35 million naira. With 6 million initial deposit, you have a slice of Terra Estate, 500 square meters. While for the 300 square meters, it's selling for 24 million naira. With 4 million initial deposit, you are good to go. And smart investors will also have flexible payment plan for up to 12 months here. Remember, we have a new plot introduced here, which is a corner plot. It is a 504 square meters. It is selling for 39 million naira. Initial deposit for that is 6 million also. So this is the best time to buy into this estate. Now, these lands you are seeing here, adjacent here, all these lands adjacent here, they are for the Lagos State government. They are for the international airport. You know, after an airport is being constructed, there must be a setback, and all these lands are the setback. So the airport is still further inside, but all these lands you are seeing adjacent us is more like a setback. So tell me, all these estates you are seeing, let me zoom in. See all this signage you are seeing, all of them have the same value. So this is the best land to buy now as an investor, because you are saving a lot of money. You are saving a lot of money. So buy quality, buy genuine estates, buy from a reputable developer, that you will have peace of mind. There is no client that got a land from Amen Estate Development and is regretting. No, if you buy from Amen Estate Development, you will have peace of mind because you are buying from a developer that has a reputation. So this is your best time to key into Terra Estate. Welcome back, viewers. This is plus the end of the video update, and I believe you enjoyed what you saw right here in Terra Estate, and I believe you got information from this video. So if you know you got value, kindly share this video, like this video, so that this video will get across to a lot of investors who are looking for affordable land in the Lekki-Epe Expressway to buy. Smart investors, don't forget, we still have land selling here, and these lands are still affordable. This is the best time to jump into this opportunity. Remember, if you are not looking at building anytime soon, this is one of the best estates to buy. But if you want to build immediately, then you can buy from any of these ready estates. But trust me, if you know you have limited resources but you want a quality estate and you're not ready to build anytime soon, Terra Estate is your best bet. So smart investors, my name is Larry. My numbers are right on the screen. I'll be expecting to hear from you. Thank you for watching this video, and